Hello everyone, and we are back yet again, and this time, not with Doom. We are now playing the next game I'm going to be doing, and it is, of course, Hogwarts Legacy. I promised my girlfriend I'd be doing this game once we were all done with the Doom series. I even promised myself that I wanted to do this game for a long time. So now, we're finally tackling Hogwarts Legacy. So, first things first, I need to delete this old file. Because we need to make a brand new character. So, of course, first things first is we gotta make our own character. When it comes to creating a face, I just go with this one. Alright, let's see for skin color. No. I think that for skin color should be okay for me. I kind of just always go with this hair. I'll go with that eye color. Now again, I'm only doing this for the sake of the storyline.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
So I'm going to choose to actually use my real name for this one. Alright, that was the preset. Okay. Alright, took care of all that. Now, for this run of the game, I will probably be doing every single house, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. Only because there's certain quests. There's certain quests in the game that can't be accessed unless you play as a certain house.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Now, you're probably wondering why he's looking like that. You guys will probably end up seeing why in a few minutes. And it may have already been confirmed, but I think they're already working on a sequel to this game.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
Now,
I don't see
notice
a
how
glow.
they look at it. They can't see
Nor
anything.
do I.
But when we look at it, it's glowing.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
And then all of a sudden, dragon attack. So, yep, that dude we were just talking to is now dead. And now we look in front of us. Those are the creatures that were actually flying this coach. So, you're probably wondering, why didn't we see them before? Those creatures can only be seen by those who have witnessed someone die. So, basically, if you want to see those creatures, you have to see someone die right in front of your eyes.
The key! Give me your hand!
But yep, already we're off to quite an explosive start. Looks like right there someone made an assassination attempt on our lives already off the start.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
And this is our healing item in the game, the Wiggenweld potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
So yeah, basically, long story
I'm
short,
feeling better, sir.
for the
If
people who
you'd
don't know,
like to look
a
around
port
bit.
key is basically when you grab it, it'll teleport
But
you to a
stay
certain
close.
spot.
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
And this is where the port key teleported us.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
That form of ancient magic, he
Ancient
means
magic?
basically that little
Yes,
glow that our
a
character saw.
powerful magic
So
wielded
some
by a
people can
rare
see it,
few.
others can't.
Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
It just teleported us to Gringotts, the wizard bank.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
So now we know what the port key was for. It's to be used as a vault key here.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Greenwood?
Yeah, imagine riding on this
They
thing.
are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
And the water you see here,
Away all enchantments. It's
like
a
he says,
security measure.
it's a security measure to wash away enchantments.
Have you heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after.
So basically, if anyone was like using polyjuice potion to turn themselves into someone else for like 30 minutes to an hour, or if they were pretty much using any other enchantments, that water you'd see there would wash it away.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
And this game takes place during a time where not all of the goblins are good. Like, some goblins are friendly, but
Professor.
probably a good portion of the goblins you'll actually be
I
fighting.
saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Damn, I was trying to grab that.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time
And now
like
the spell
present.
you guys will probably be
Let's see
hearing
what
the
we're
most out of
missing,
throughout
shall
this
we?
whole game.
Light
Revelio.
your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a
This
start.
is how we'll be getting the majority of our collectibles throughout this game.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
And now we learn Lumos, the spell to cast light.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
However, it might also wake this dude up, I'm not sure. Yep. Wakes up his friends. So now we're gonna have to fight our way out.
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Contrito! Descendo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's
Now
happening?
we gotta find Professor Fig.
The wisps
But
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
there is some treasure right here, so I'll grab that.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
So yeah, this time we're just doing this again. However, we're gonna be doing this on our own. Alright, so we just gotta find the point where they all align.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
And then now they teach you if you hold triangle after you cast Protego, you can even cast Stupefy to even hit them after that. That way they take extra damage. For example, let's see if I can get one of these guys to hit me. Come on, hit me.
Potato! Stupefy!
And the Stupefy won't necessarily go at the enemy who hit you. You can actually cast Stupefy at anybody.
Lumos.
Alright, where's the Wisps of Magic taking me? This way.
Revelio. Lumos.
And there's our exit. This is what we were here for.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
So yeah, basically a pensive is basically you can take out memories and put them in this little thing here. And say if you want to look at a forgotten memory, you can then just dip your head in there. And then you can actually look at a memory you've forgotten. So here we're actually looking at the memory. We're actually looking at the memory of somebody.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So, as we see, this guy basically just took out his own memory of this memory we just viewed, and he stored it away in this.
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
So,
Can I see
so
magic?
we are one of those people that
Traces
could see traces of ancient
to be
magic.
precise. The magic that Miriam had
And Professor
always
Fig's
believed
wife
existed,
could even see it.
but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We will. It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
And here is the main antagonist of the game.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well,
So yeah, Ranrock here's the guy
perhaps
who
your young friend
killed
here
Professor
will be
Fig's
more
wife. In case you're wondering what that thing is, we'll be fighting that thing way later in the game.
I know a way out. Professor!
And right there, we got lucky.
Are you alright?
Because the way through got closed. We're now in the Forbidden
never seen
Forest,
so
I think,
powerful a
outside of
goblin.
Hogwarts.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I love how he says we didn't miss the ceremony. Well, that would have been the end of it. And yeah.
Nigellus. Black.
Yeah,
Prepare
Phineas
yourself
Nigellus
to
Black
meet
is actually
the
an
headmaster.
ancestor of Sirius Black.
Fig, nice of you to
I
join
will
us.
say, this guy,
The sorting
unlike Sirius
ceremony's
Black,
over.
Phineas Black
There
here is a major dumbass.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Like I said, this dude
I'll be
is
in
an
touch.
asshole.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Now, the thing is,
I'm looking forward to
the
exploring.
thing is, you can answer
Hogwarts
honestly,
and the
and
world
my
beyond
guess is he'll
Castle
throw you in a
Grounds.
random one, or you can just choose to
Indeed.
choose to be in whichever
Much
one
can
you
be
want.
gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Now, basically what happens is, if you take the Pottermore test online, like most of the hardcore Harry Potter fans would, I did take that test, and I got Hufflepuff. Basically because of one key thing, that key thing being loyalty. So, I am going to start this walkthrough as the house I was truly accepted in, which is Hufflepuff.
Better be Hufflepuff!
So I can already sense a shit ton of people already about to roast my ass. But, I don't give a damn.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
And this is what probably killed most of the
Enough.
expectations
It's
of
not as though I've
Hogwarts
banned
Legacy
flying
when it came
altogether,
out. No
but
Quidditch.
Don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Thank God Hogwarts
I
Quidditch
said,
Champions ended
I'm
up coming
sure
out
you will
though.
have plenty to do
So
before
we still
classes
got
begin
to
tomorrow.
play a little bit of Quidditch though. Also, it turns out another reason.
Quite an entrance. It's
This is
lovely
just
to meet you.
speculation in my opinion, but it
Professor
turns
Weasley,
out
would you be so kind
one
as to show our new student to their
reason
common room?
I shall see to
one
it, sir.
reason Quidditch was taken out of this is because
As I was saying,
I guess there was a
Professor
copyright
Weasley,
issue
pleased
on
to meet you.
the
Nice to meet
Quidditch
you as well,
name.
Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is
Because
my distinct honor
I
to
guess
show you to your common room.
Quidditch was the name of another sport, not only the sport on Harry Potter. Like, I don't know if it's been confirmed yet after all this time,
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a
but
fifth year. Might be
yeah.
easy work.
If
I'm
that is
sure that's
confirmed,
never stopped you
someone out there
before.
let
It
me
hasn't,
know.
Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the
And of course,
Hufflepuff
Professor
common
Weasley
room.
here is an ancestor
This
of
is the entrance.
Indeed.
the entire
I would
Weasley
have known
family.
what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself, as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
And there is our common room.
Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have...
Oh, I see those
I
Dobby-looking
hope you have a
people.
wonderful
Trevor, those are
first day.
elves. When I see them walking around in the wine, Play Everywhere I Go by Hollywood, I did. No!
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Trevor, I don't
yes,
need
He
copyright.
travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush.
I already got enough
nothing
when
to
I'm
worry
just
about.
playing this game.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I can't wait until I'm a sixth year. Then I won't have to waste my... Arthur's got you. It's all right. I'll miss Professor Garlick.
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Fine, play Irish music. Trevor, no!
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
There you are.
Revelio.
There you are. Oh, hello.
Hedwig?
She's awfully
I thought that thing looks like Hedwig.
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls
Arthur
choose their own
Morgan.
company anyway.
Trevor, what makes you think there's Arthur Morgan in
You're
here?
only 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call it.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly.
Do you really think you should...
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
The guy with glasses who talked about having a pet. Ugh.
Revelio.
Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation...
Or first day at school, that's like...
You'll need to catch up with your
up to 17 years.
Fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yeah, that's what they call their final exams. Ordinary wizarding level exams, aka they call them owls. Tell me that ain't just stupid. And now we get this thing we needed for quests and collectible hunting.
What is it?
Me, yes, pulls out 500. Of course you would, Trevor.
Keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep...
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you... Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your...
No! No! Let me... Has it! That moment you see a collectible and you can't get it. Damn it!
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
Give me, Professor. I want to go get the other one.
outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah!
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
And
Your
yep, the
field
flu
guide
flames
contains a
or
map
flu
of the
powders
castle.
basically how you
Open
fast
it up
travel
and
in this
find
game.
Central Hall.
Just whatever you do, don't pull a Harry Potter and say the wrong shit like you did in Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, or else you'll be teleported to the wrong place.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to
As for those
Central
flying
Hall.
pages you're seeing, I can't get them until I learn Accio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something
Lumos.
happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I used to write to my parents every week.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Alright, so the only
Your
classes we
professors
got
have
are
agreed to
Charms
create
and Defense Against the
additional
Dark Arts.
assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than us.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precise. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare...
Well, I'm just glad you both are perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's
So yeah,
path,
you can
Professor.
choose to tell Professor
Although,
Weasley
unfortunately, it would seem
some
that
of the
it
truth.
chose us.
For the moment, I ain't gonna tell her
Enough
anything
chit-chat.
just yet.
I need to get to... Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the...
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And invaluable to me.
Yes, Professor.
And
So
we'll
yeah,
see
basically,
we can't get
if
to
you want the true
Hogwarts.
ending of this game,
No
though, you
surprise.
got to 100% the game. Which, again, is kind of stupid. And I will be playing this game as all four houses, but I'm only going to be 100%ing one of them. So many of these frickin' flying pages.
Revelio.
Alright, so what I'm basically doing here is I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can collect. Shut up, Pig, I'm coming.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear you masterfully evade, Professor?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we include? Unfold it and have a look.
So now we can track quests. So that's Defense Against Dark Arts. After we attend that class, we get Levioso. And after Charms, we get Accio. We're going to do Charms first, because I want Accio.
Enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Alright, how much time do I got left? And yeah, when I press up like this, it'll send out a little flying piece of pages to send me up to where I need to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stop here and call the video here, and then we'll head to Charms class in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first video of Hogwarts Legacy. I know I did. I'll do the next video sometime tomorrow, either tomorrow night. I think I'll do the next video tomorrow night, and then on Saturday, if the weather's good, I'll bring out 2 videos for you guys, since I'm not gonna be here all of the next week. So I'm just gonna save this really quick. Alright. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the first video of this series. And with that, I will see you next time. Have a great night, everyone.